2 years ago, I was on top of the world. I spent 10 years of my life creating the second biggest cafe on Roblox. This was my dream ever since I was a kid. We had hundreds of players and I was making thousands of dollars every month doing what I truly loved. Eventually, I got bored and wanted to become number one. There was another cafe called Kohao, and I became obsessed with beating them. It wasn't about Coast anymore, it was about becoming the biggest cafe in the world. And so we started copying them, and they started copying us. We were trying to outspend, outwork, and outmarket our game to take the number one spot. But eventually, it led to my downfall. I forgot how we got here. We got here because we innovated. We were the first cafe to think of tips, first cafe to have an aquarium, first cafe to have pre-typed greetings. People loved us because we innovated. We were the Apple of the Roblox cafe community. But we lost the innovation, and it led to our downfall. And with that, I lost interest in Coast. So, I went off to college, I did a music internship, I wanted to work for some YouTubers, and I went to go meet my Vice President Val in Argentina. I went back to my parents' house for the holidays, and I was trying to play Fortnite with my brother, but we weren't having any fun. So, I decided to make a game that would be more fun than Fortnite in Roblox. And after tinkering around, Sarah and I ended up making a game called Big the Baby. We weren't expecting much, and when we released it, it didn't work. It only had a few hundred players, but when I played it with my friends, we had a blast. After a few more weeks of editing the game, it blew up. It was on every front page. We called Carl Jacobs, the guy from Mr. Beast. iShowSpeedPlayed it, and someone offered us 6 figures to buy the game. It's funny, I was just trying to make a game for myself, and it ended up exploding. With this newfound success, I ended up dropping out of college. I moved to Austin, Texas to live with my brother, and after a year of focusing on keeping Big the Baby up to pay rent, I finally had more time to relax. But something kept getting in the way. I'd go to a restaurant and see a nice dish and think, that needs to be in Coast. I tried meditating, and I kept seeing Coast in my head. I would hear a guitar song in the car, and I would think, this song is perfect for Coast. Even though I wasn't working on it, I couldn't stop thinking about how Coast would feel when he would play it. So I hired someone to build Bake the Baby for me, and I started working on Coast again. And this time, it came to me so naturally. This is what I saw in my visions. This time around, I don't care for number one. I don't even care if we have 10 players. I made this for me.